Akash here. If you personally is struggling with your spending habit, trust me, you're not the only one. There's so many people out there. Personally, myself, when I was early 20s, I had an issue with spending. Every time I had $1,000 or 2,000 or whatever the money I got on my hand, I was thinking where I'm gonna spend that money. If you're in that situation, and every time you go through tight budget or tough time, and you're thinking, what, this time I'm gonna save the money. This time is gonna be different. I'll save up so next time something goes wrong in my life, I lose my job or something goes wrong, I have the money. You thought about it, but once you got the money on your hand and you forgot about it again, and it's just happening over and over. So there's few simple things that I'll tell you about in this video. If you just follow the simple few things, that should do it for you. I'm not gonna tell you how to save money or how to save 20%, 50% of your money. I'm not gonna say, but it's not gonna work for you because it's just your habit. If you have the money in your bank account, 10,000, 20, whatever, you're just thinking when I'm gonna go shopping, when I'm gonna buy this, when I'm gonna do this. You're thinking about those things. You're not thinking that money. But once you don't have the money, then you're thinking, I should save money. So I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna tell you how to save money. There's so many great videos in my channel that you could check if you're really thinking about saving money. But what can you do at this situation? So the first thing you're going to do, you have to stop using your credit card. Use cash. That's the first thing you have to do. And I know it's so hard. You're just so used to those credit card, just shopping, going to dinner and everything. You're just so used to it. It doesn't feel money to you at all until when the due date comes and you have to write the check to pay for it. That's the time you feel it. Oh man, I have to pay for it. But besides that, you don't feel it. If you're going through tough time right now, I'm not telling you not to go to a restaurant. I'm not telling you not to go shopping. I'm not telling you to change your life. All I'm telling you to change the way you spending. Instead of using credit card, use debit card. So this way you know how much money you have in your bank account and how much money you really can afford to spend. So that is the habit. It's still credit card, debit card, cash. You know why I'm saying this? Because if you're using more your debit card, end of the day, you're gonna have a less bill. End of the day, those credit cards, you're gonna have less and less balance. End of the day, you don't need those 5 credit cards anymore. You could live with your 2 credit cards or 1 credit cards, you'll be fine. If you're going to use a credit card and if you think you could afford to pay it off end of the month, absolutely go ahead and use that card, get the 5% cash back or 2% cash back, take the advantage of that card. But if you're thinking you'll not be able to pay for that card that you're using right now, you don't use it. Use cash. I know it's gonna be hard, but you're gonna get used to it. Trust me. Why I'm saying this to change this habit? Because you don't want to change your lifestyle. But when you're gonna see you get money coming out of your checking account or you just personally spending cash, you'll have more value. You're gonna think about, oh, that's a lot of money I'm paying for this. Should I do that? And every time you get a paycheck or you get money in your bank account, you think about what are the bills I have that I want to get rid of. If I get rid of this credit card bill this month, next month I don't have no credit card bill because I'm not charging that card. What does that mean? That's mean next month you have a 1 less bill, and 1 less bill mean more money going into your account. You're not paying those big credit card company interest or anything. So this is how you gotta look at it. Let's think about your car insurance. Every 6 months you have to renew your car insurance, right? They offer you, okay, if you pay it off in one shot, it's $1,000. If you pay in installment, it's $1,200. Now you have $1,000 in your bank account. You're thinking, oh, I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that. But think about it. If you just pay that off, next 6 months, you don't have no more car insurance bill. I'm just giving you an example. Car insurance or credit card, you might have some other loan or other places that that you have bills. You gotta think the same way. Every time you have money on your hand, you think about which bill I could get rid of my life. I don't need it. So this way, just like I give you the car insurance, 6 months you don't have no more car insurance bills and you're saving $200. Everybody's car insurance could be different, but I'm just saying you save that money, and next 6 months, every month you don't have that car insurance bill. That money going into your saving account or checking account. You have that money to go to restaurant or go to shopping, whatever. and you're not paying that $200 to $300 to some credit card company interest or the insurance company. It's your money, it's your cash you're spending. It's not, you're not changing your lifestyle, you're just changing the way you spend money. You got my point, right? So this is why I'm telling you, if something goes wrong in your life, let's say you follow this for 6 months, 1 year, you have very few bills now because you're doing most of the thing cash. Something you really have to do it in a card, but you could pay it up, you're doing it. But besides that, everything you're doing it cash. So whatever the money coming in, you're spending that money cash. So now, in case you lose your job, in case something goes wrong in your life, for a few months, what's gonna happen? You have very few bills because you did everything cash and most of it. So now even the some money coming in, that's gonna be enough to pay off whatever the necessary bills you have. So you don't have to worry so much. Oh my God, I have 5 credit cards. I have this bill. I have that bill. How am I gonna pay? I don't have the money to pay with all those interests. You don't have to think none of those things. So this is why, I personally had that same issue in early 20s. I'm telling you, spending really bad, living in New York, so many great restaurants you wanted to go to, so many shopping places you want to go to, so many things you wanted to do. I do it, but I do it cash. And now when I do it cash, I more concerned about my money because I'm doing it cash. I'm thinking, wait a minute, I want to spend $300 here, but do I really want to do this because this is cash money going? But a lot of people don't think that way. They're thinking, oh, I'm going to charge up the credit card. But what is that going to do? You're not only going to pay that $300. If you don't pay it off end of the month, they're going to charge you interest. So you end up paying a lot more money than $300. So if you don't have that $300 to spend, you don't go those places. You might compromise yourself, go somewhere different. Maybe you don't have to spend $300. You could spend $100 and you'll be happy with it. If you're going to try to do that, the cash thing, I'm telling you, first few months is going to be hard. Absolutely, it's going to be hard. But once you get rid of those bills by just using cash for the next few months, and then you're going to see kind of less and less bill you have, then you're going to say to yourself, I'm glad that I did that. You're going to see a significant difference in few months, depending on your, how much credit card debt you have and how many other bills you have. But if you cannot cut it down 100% and go cash right now, just do it. Do it like few times a day, then just increase it. Slowly increase it. Maybe you could do it for a month, 2 months, 3 months. You're going to see significant difference because you're going to see all those credit card balance and other that you're using, those balance going to go down so low in few months. Then you could just pay it off and get rid of it. This way, then you're going to have all the cash you need to just spend the money wherever you want it. You don't have to worry about those bills. And when you get to that point, even it takes you 6 months, just do little by little every day, you're going to see a significant difference to your life. Not only how you look at money, also so many things. You're going to say, I'm glad I did it and I'm ready. In case something goes wrong in my life right now, I'm ready for anything. Because you know what? I don't have to worry about those crazy bills that I used to. So hope this video was helpful to you. Consider subscribe to my channel, and many great video you'll find in my channel about money saving tips. So once you do that, the cash thing, and then you're ready to really save some money, anything you could do it, because now you learn how much the value the cash has. So you could always come back to this channel and check out those great videos. How could you save 20%, or how could you save money on food and everything? So take care.